Welcome. In this video, we will show you how to download and install the demonstration version of Synapse, what we call the Synapse Reader. Begin by navigating to the Molecular Knowledge Systems homepage. On the homepage, you will see a row of navigation tabs. Click on the Synapse tab. The Synapse web page presents several screen captures and a general overview of Synapse. Scroll to the bottom of the page and you will see a button for downloading the demonstration version of Synapse. Click on the button. On the next page, please enter your contact information. Of particular importance to us are the product areas you are working in and the physical properties you recommend we should be focusing on, as well as any other general comments you may have for us. Finally, check the checkbox at the bottom of the page and press the Proceed to Download Page button. The download page displays a large central link. Click on the link to download the installer program. Depending upon your browser, you may see one or more security notices. In Microsoft Edge, the browser asks you, what would you like to do with the downloaded program? You would click the Run button. In Google Chrome, the browser shows you the download progress and may notify you that the Synapse installer is not commonly downloaded. You will need to click the rightmost button and from the menu choose the Keep option. You will then be able to click on the name of the download program to begin installation. Returning back to Microsoft Edge, we click on the Run button. A Bootstrapper program will begin. Click on the Install button. During the installation, a user account control dialog may appear. Make sure the verified publisher is Molecular Knowledge Systems, then press the Yes button. The program will first install any required libraries and then begin installing the Synapse Reader. Press the Next button. Please read through and understand our license agreement. Then check the Accept box and press the Next button. The installer then asks for the destination of the Cranium executable program. Typically, you will just accept the default location. Press the Next button. The installer then asks for the destination of the MKS data files. Again, you will typically just accept the default location. Press the Next button. The installation program now has all the information that it needs to begin the installation. Press the Install button. The installer will copy the executable program, copy the data files, and create Start menu shortcuts. Once the installation is complete, the installer will display a dialog giving you the option of running the newly installed Cranium Reader. Check the box and press the Finish button. Press Close. Synapse Reader will begin by displaying a welcome dialog showing version information and links to online documentation. Press the Done button. Synapse Reader will automatically load a series of example documents showing sample designs and sample knowledge bases. Synapse Reader loads all these documents into memory. It also performs all its calculations in memory. No information is ever written back to the original database documents. This means that you can freely experiment with Synapse Reader. Add new chemicals, delete physical property values, perform test designs. The underlying database documents will not be changed. However, because all the documents are kept only in memory, it also means that any changes or additions will be lost once you exit the program. To check that the program was installed correctly, find the MKS Chemical Design Examples document. This should be the topmost document. Click on the Graphicals tab to change to the Graphical Designs chapter. In a graphical chemical design, you manually assemble design elements and design bonds into chemical structures that satisfy a set of design constraints. In this example, we will use Synapse to design chemical structures using these elements and these bonds that satisfy constraints on the normal boiling point and the vapor pressure at 25 and 125 degrees C. To start a design, click on the Commands menu and select the Design Candidates command. Synapse will activate the Graphical Design dialog. The dialog contains a large structure editing window, a window showing the graphical display of the design constraints, and lists of intermediate and final design candidates. Draw the structure for pentane and press the Update button. Synapse will use the entered molecular structure to estimate all the physical properties needed to evaluate the design constraints. The Constraints window shows that pentane's physical property values satisfy the boiling point constraint and the vapor pressure at 25 degrees C constraint. However, the constraint on the vapor pressure at 125 C is not satisfied. The red arrow indicates that the vapor pressure is too low. Add a fluorine group to the candidate structure. Our candidate is now 1-fluoropentane. Click the Update button. The graphical display shows that the constraint on the vapor pressure at 125 degrees C is still not satisfied. Add another fluorine group to the structure. Giving us 1,1-difluoropentane, and again click the Update button. The green bars shown in each constraint graphic indicate that the estimated values for 1,1-difluoropentane do satisfy all constraints. In the final candidate's control group, click on the Add button. Synapse will display the candidate name dialog, asking for a name for the candidate we just designed. You can type in any name or press Default to accept the default name. Add some comments and press the OK button. Synapse adds our new candidate to the list of final candidates. Press the Save button, and Synapse will add these new candidates to the current document. Click on the Combinatorials tab to change to the Combinatorial Design chapter. In a combinatorial chemical design, Synapse will automatically assemble pieces or groups of atoms into all possible molecular structures that satisfy a set of design parameters. In this example, Synapse will search through all chemical structures that can be formed by using between 2 and 10 occurrences of these design groups. Scroll to the Constraints section, and you will see that this example is using the same constraints as our previous graphical design example. To begin a combinatorial design, click on the Commands menu and select the Design Candidates command. Synapse will display the Combinatorial Chemical Design dialog. Simply press the Start button. Synapse will begin assembling the entered design groups into all possible molecular structures. For each of these candidate structures, it will estimate the physical properties, use these properties to evaluate each design constraint, and display those candidates possessing satisfactory values. The successful design of candidate chemicals using both the graphical and combinatorial methods confirms that the Synapse Reader was installed correctly. This concludes our short video. Our focus in this video was to show you how to download and install the Synapse demonstration program. Please view additional videos on how to design new chemicals, design new mixtures, and much more. As always, please contact us if you have any questions about cranium or Synapse, or any questions about physical properties in general. Thank you.